Hello, it's Joe. Welcome everybody. Happiest of Fridays to you. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in for Fraggles, Xhaven, Toe. Yeah, I always stream, well, unless like something else comes up on Thursday and Friday. Friday I do the earlier ones for my wonderful European friends. Tanic, welcome. For Ghost Infinity Spider, we'll get back to work. Quit slacking. Toe, welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. For Trip over on YouTube, I see you, welcome. I hope everyone's having a nice start to, well, almost start to your weekend. For me, it was pretty chill today. I am late. Are we that surprised? No. But I wanted to take my time a little bit this morning, got to sit down with Kimchi. I don't know what's gotten into him lately. He just needs so much more attention than before. He's just been screaming and yelling at me. I woke up in the middle of the night as he was biting my feet. And I was like, hey, like, don't do that. And then he just came up and fell asleep on my pillow. Like I don't know if he did it on purpose to get me to get off of the pillow, so then it would be free real estate for him to therefore take over. So yeah, I don't know what's gotten into that feral being. I really don't know. I'm doing Administrivia. Is that like a work fun game thing to do on Friday? That's my best guess, I don't know. Exactly, Fraggles. My evil feral small child. Let's see. I kind of want to start with Noctis's theme today. Making phone calls for moving prep. Ooh, that's the not fun stuff with moving. So I'm looking forward for you to get that stuff over with so then you can actually enjoy it. Oh, okay, I got a new chance at pronouncing this today. Fortuitous Tragedian. That felt pretty good. Loving Expedition 33, thanks for promoting it. I'm 33 hours in. I was playing a fair bit last night as well. And I feel like I can't take credit for that. I feel like everyone's talking about it. But if I could have encouraged it, then that's wonderful to hear. I did get one of my friends to recently give it a go. I was pushing it on him for so long. And he bought another game, and I felt absolutely just betrayed. And then he texted me the other day and he's like, okay, I think I'm actually going to do it. And I was like, please. But I was thrilled because within the hour he was like, this is awesome. Like, I know. So I tried to tell you, Chris. He's actually the leader for that ensemble that I'm a part of. I showed you guys a video from some performance we had. At this rate, probably like 2 months ago or something. But it's really fun. I really enjoy it. So yeah. Oh, I did it? Yes! That's a good vibe check for today's stream. I don't necessarily have anything specific planned today. I don't think I did like any singing on yesterday's stream, so I would like to do that. Even though on the morning streams it can get a little more nerve-wracking as I haven't been warming up the voice, but I'm only gonna get there if I start doing it, so. As always though, I do like to start by playing over a handful of video game pieces, tracks just to get started. We do have our priority requests open if anyone would like one, but otherwise I'm gonna get going with some Final Fantasy 15. A really simple, pretty piece called Noctis's Theme. I really enjoy this one. That's why I took the day off, so I could book appointments. At least a day off? I guess not really if you're having to do stuff. I'm really trying to find that silver lining for you. I just want you to be happy. Final Fantasy 15. Which I have not played. But I do enjoy snippets of the soundtrack. I did go for a run already. Today's my day. I'm going to go back for it. As I've been mentioning before, I've recently gotten really into fitness. I feel like I needed something to do that wasn't just music. and also to establish a bit more of a routine in my life. And so I've been going to the gym like every day for the past like month and a half or so. But I started feeling a pretty noticeable pain behind my knees and my hamstrings. So I've been doing just small workouts at home. But I feel like out of all the things, I really enjoy running the most. It really helps my anxiety and my brain space. It really calms me down. And again, just like having a ritual to get me out of the house more regularly. I can structure my day around it a bit more. It's been really good, so I miss it. I'm very excited to go back today. I'm not excited for how it's gonna feel though. I feel like I'm gonna notice the few days off. I have a poor intentions fan for games. I started Expedition 33, Final Fantasy VI, Octopath, and Persona 5 like this month. I have an issue where I don't like finishing games. I get really close to the ending and then I just leave it because I get really sad when the game's over. I don't like saying goodbye to things. Whether it's like a series or a game or a book. Those are the three that I always get right at the end and then I just stop. Like actually finishing Attack on Titan was extraordinarily upsetting for me. It made me very sad. For Dude McMahon, I mean, I shouldn't say every day. It's been basically every day. Sometimes like every other week I'll take a day off or something. Let's see. The very human thing of grieving when a story ends. Like, of course, it's a beautiful thing in itself, but I just don't like goodbyes. For Mick Offhaven, welcome. Okay. Let's play some violin. I had a very, very short warm-up today, so hopefully that doesn't show am I playing too much. I'll do my best. Can she bim it again? Bim, bim. confident entrance. Trying to get that fourth finger a bit looser. It's so hard. We'll get there. We'll get there at one point. For a long time, I couldn't do vibrato like at all with my fourth finger, but I could with the others. And it was just the most frustrating thing ever because you get this nice, pretty smooth vibe going and then just one finger ruins everything else. Let's see. What else would I like to play from this binder? I'm kind of purposely trying to find something I haven't played for a little while. Oh, I found the sheet music for this. I sometimes do this one as a loop. It's been quite a long time. But let's do the main theme from Final Fantasy IX, The Place I'll Return Someday. Well, I guess it's not the main theme. It's like the opening option screen of the game. Let me rewind it a little. There we go. Do, 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 do. For me, Mole Man. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Your name made me laugh. That's funny. I will always fear playing along with a MIDI flute. Playing in tune with a MIDI flute is terrifying. It is so very scary. Wonder if they're remaking that. And oh, I haven't heard anything about that. The most recent remake thing that I heard about, which I'm very excited for, is Persona 4. I've only done 4 and 5. I have 3 reloaded downstairs, and I'm going to start after Expedition 33. But there was something about 4, man. I loved it. I think because like in Persona 5, it's set like in a more urban city atmosphere, whereas 4 is in a remote small town. So there was something just like very sweet and I don't know. There was something very pure about like the characters that you meet there. Expedition 33 was a musical piece of art for sure. A lot of things went right in that project. I 100% agree. How about after this, I'll play the 2 songs that I've learned from Expedition 33. I'm trying not to listen to the soundtrack until I finish the game. So like as I'm progressing, I'm listening to it. But I wanted to hear songs for the first time in the context that the game would like deliver it to me, so I could get the emotional pairing, like of the story that they would want with it. But I just got to, I think it's called The Monolith, where the Paintress is at. And the first song that I heard in that area was super pretty. So I was going to learn that one this weekend. But before we do some Expedition 33, I'm craving some Frontier Village Dolly. I don't know what's kicking off the Final Fantasy IX love today, but I'm here for it. Katana, how are you? It's good to see you. Let's see here. Lurking, but saying hi as always. Much love to you as well. I hope you're doing well. It's a Frontier Village Dolly time. Nice little home theme. Thank you. Thank you. Double block. Pencils, thanks for noticing. It was one of my unexpected kind of joys of doing cosplay. It was the first time I really sat down and tried to learn how to do makeup, because I didn't wear it in high school and I barely wore it in college. I felt like I just didn't know what I was doing, so my roommate at the time would sometimes do my makeup for me, like whenever we went out. But I finally started learning how to do it, mainly because I have this particular habit. There's a name for it. Tricula something, where if I'm not thinking or if I'm stressed, I will, with my fingers, pluck out my eyebrows. And I didn't realize that I was doing it until I stayed up all night writing a paper for a college class. And when I woke up in the morning, there was a huge, it was just a patch completely gone. And I was so embarrassed and I was terrified. And my roommate's like, no, you can fill that in. And so that's when I at least started learning some basics, because I didn't want to look like that in front of my peers. But I guess that's apparently common with people with ADHD, which I was diagnosed with in elementary school. So I guess that might check out. That fixation. For Olin, I was considering saying something about how stunning Joe is today. Thank you. Then I thought, no, better not mention the looks, better mention the music. I mean, I can't lie. Of course I enjoy it if it's done in a respectful manner. I'm working through my own confidence issues, as we all are, you know? Thank you for Jabber. Yeah, trichotillomania. That's it. Yes. Some people do it with their eyelashes. Thank goodness I don't do that. The idea of pulling, use your eyelid can it's stretchy. That gives me shivers thinking about. But yeah, the eyebrows I do. I've gotten a lot better at it. I can tell when I do it now, and one silly kind of embarrassing thing I do is I'll put Band-Aids on my thumb and my pointer, because that's what I do it with, and then I can't really grab it. But then of course I have to sit there with Band-Aids on my hand, but you gotta sometimes work with the options that you have. For Three King Love, Ohio. Is that a cow doing a booty shake? Well, that's fun. So gross to think about. I mean, since I do this one, I'm definitely not trying to shame anyone. It's just my own feelings I would have of doing that. It's icky to think about me doing it, you know? Yeah, I feel like the big things that I've been trying to learn is basically my life since college onward has been all day music every day. And I was I want to be more well-rounded as a human being. And so that's why I've been really getting into the fitness aspect, and makeup and cosplay and things like that. I'm hoping eventually, as I continue my cosplay journey, that I'm going to get into sewing. I learned some basics a long while back, and I have a sewing machine in the shame closet, but I just haven't set it up. So my motivator is, I was going to do the Expedition 33 song, so this is perfect. One of my friends that I met here in Nashville, she's actually a fashion designer and makes amazing clothes custom made for artists. And she approached me at I instigated it actually. I was like, hey, I've been getting really into cosplay, and there's a particular cosplay that I really want, but I haven't found it available yet. And she's like, okay, how about in return you record strings for a musical I'm writing? And I was like, okay, that sounds awesome. That's a win-win in my eyes. So not only is she going to help me recreate Expedition 33's Mael's expedition outfit, but I asked her if I could be involved in the process. I was like, even if I'm just cutting things, I want to know how to do this stuff. She's like, yeah, you can do the whole thing with me. And I asked if I could also film it. So I was gonna have like a fun behind the scenes video showing how to, you know, how we put it together. And who knows, maybe if I learn enough, I could like take a couple sewing lessons in Nashville and finally set up my machine, and then the whole world of cosplay might open up. Not the whole world, but like I definitely still want to buy some aspects of, you know, cosplay things that I think people would just do better at, like a lot of like leather embellishments or the actual props themselves. I do have, I think 2 are still up in the throne list. I saw Olin, you pulled it up. That's for a complete Yuffie Final Fantasy VII outfit with the Moogle cape, which would be so cute. And then the other one is technically an Aerith dress, I think from Rebirth, but it's in the style of Garnet from Final Fantasy IX, and I just think it is darling. And of course, I want to eventually do videos and stuff using all of the cosplays. For Peter, welcome, popping in to say hi. Hope you're feeling healthier today. I'm feeling better than I did on Tuesday. There's still like somewhat of a lingering sinus thing. A part of me almost wonders if it's like summer grass pollen in Nashville, because I'm really sensitive to that. But yeah. For Metatron, thank you so much for 27 months. I really appreciate it. Mr. Smith. Look, the YouTube alerts work. They're kind of small. I should make that bigger, huh? Dun, dun, dun. Mr. Smith, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm doing good over here. Yeah. Since you've you gave some donos on the other YouTube streams, do you want to pick a song from the song list? I don't have it linked up to YouTube yet. I apologize. I will get that set. Actually, I can do that right now, right? For mods, I just have to copy and paste the streamer song list link, right? I can put that in the About Me of the YouTube stream. The YouTube streams have been slowly building up. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And it means a lot to me, you know? I didn't know if anyone would kind of find the stream over there. So for the ones that are watching over there, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Tedster, what's up? For Metatron, I can totally do Tifa's theme for you. I'm just figuring out how to add something to the bio midstream. Don't worry, I won't spend too much time on this. I think I figured it out. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'll put it here. Song list. I should probably be like professional, actually do this properly. In return, or, I'll just put song list. I'll figure out how to do it later. Cool. Song list is now officially in the YouTube, about thing. Pro streamer, good job. Nailed it. Not too much, just preparing to move. It looks like that's a theme with a couple of people in chat. That's very exciting. Are you moving like to a new state or just a new area of where you're currently at? I envy a new start vibe. When I first moved to Nashville, it was so inspiring and exciting, just being in a totally different part of the country. For Peter, thank you for clicking on the YouTube for the algorithm. I appreciate you, my friend. For Hyrule Orchestra, great to see you too. Your streams always inspire me to practice violin myself. That makes my heart warm. Today I started the first piece that shifts into 4th position. Ooh, 2nd and 4th position when you first get acquainted are a little frustrating. Mostly just getting used to reading the music. But that's very exciting. That shows how far you've come. Let's start with Lumiere, and then I'll... Oh, no, wait. First I have to do Tifa's theme, and then we'll do Lumiere and Alicia. I gotta play priority requests for Metatron. And for Mr. Smith, if you see something that you like, you can just copy and paste the title of it into the chat on YouTube, and we can make it happen. If anyone's on YouTube and you want to know how to get a song request, I just ask in return if you do anything to help me be a full-time musician, I'll play you anything from the song list, which is in the bio. On Twitch, I do it as a $5 dono. But even when there's no priority requests, I keep the songs going. So it's not a necessity to keep the stream running. Just something to help me out. Thank you for Goldilocks and Lucifel for the new follows. I really appreciate that. Thank you. For Mighty Goat, this one's my favorite Final Fantasy VII track for sure. Don't get me wrong, I do love Aerith's theme as well, but man, Tifa's theme, that accidental in there is just so pretty. It's so pretty. The most done cosplay I've done on this stream. Partially because it was the cosplay I spent the most money on, but it looks so good. I love the Tifa cosplay. And I had my first experience getting to wear those, like, what do they call them? They're contacts that purposely make your, like, the whole, what's the word? Not pupil, the iris? What's the color part of the eye? They make that look bigger. Iris, yeah. It was my first time getting to use circle ones for the red, and I loved them. I had so much fun. I am a colored contact stan person now. I love it, love it. It makes me so happy. I know it definitely scared some people. It's like, I already have pretty big eyes, so then making them even bigger, it was like, whoa, alien creature. But I liked being an alien creature. I had a very good time. It was very fun. Let's see here. So we're gonna do, for Mr. Smith, very kind of you, Time in a Bottle is just gorgeous. I can't, oh yeah, it's on the list. I can do that for you. Do you need to run? Is it okay if I do my Claire Obscure stuff first and then do that? It's just 2 tracks. But if you gotta run, I can bump it. Iris. I've been seeing Riz posted all over Twitch this morning while I was getting ready. Well, mainly Will's chat, I guess. Forgot I have water. Okay. Thank you very much. Dadster. Naughty. As I find songs you've only done once and I'm evil, I'll find... Oh, you're gonna purposely find a song I've only played once? No! Sometimes, well, almost always there's a reason. There's a reason if a song's only been played once. But I will honor it and give it my best go, unless I, like, actually can't do it. Thank you for the dono, though, for Tedster. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Father Kelly's I definitely don't remember that one. Father Kelly. Actually, I might. We'll address it when I get there. We'll address it when I get there. But first, let's enjoy some Expedition 33. Since I was playing it last night, it's like really fresh on my mind. Okay.
Dim, dam, da, di, lam, vacarme, s'envole dans l'éternel. Et Gustave, dom guardiam, didim, didim, ludesseram, dilam, seram, dim, dim, da, 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 dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, dam. obscur tombera, tu trouveras des fleurs. Clair obscur parmi mon corps, tu trouveras sans air.
I feel like I finally figured out how to do the bowing on the chorus. I feel like it's 2 notes with like no vibrato, really short. Because the first ones are all kind of separate. Something like that. Fast, you have perfect timing. I started the monolith last night. Very exciting. And I definitely, one of the songs right when you enter there is so pretty. But before I move on for our priority requests, we're going to do the most recent one I learned, which was Alicia, which is so gorgeous. For solo learner, by the way, thank you for the follow. May I ask if it's an instrument you're learning? What you be learning? I want to know. Okay, this one starts right away, so I have to cue it first. Oh, Martin, thank you. How are you today? Man, this is gonna be a lot of months. Let's see. 59. What? Thank you so very much, Martin. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. And as always, please let me know if I can play you something to say thank you. It does sound so much better than your first couple takes when it first came out. Not that it sounded bad or anything. No, like it's very interesting, the journey of like figuring out how to play a piece. Most of you guys already know this, but for anyone who's new, first off, welcome. My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks. I also make loops, playing lots of different instruments and sing on top of them for covers, as well as make instrumental video game loops. But I write out all my music myself. I listen to the tracks and write out what I hear. So with that, I have to also figure out how to musically play it with the violin, yes, there's a bunch of different bow techniques. And that one stunted me for a while for Clair Obscur, for Lumiere. And I think it's because sometimes when I really like a song, I get in my own way. Like I really overthink how to do it right because I want to do it right so badly. I feel like maybe people can relate to that, like even outside of music. Like sometimes the more I want something, the more I can get in my own way. The Martin classic, of course I can do that for you for Martin. Thank you again. Alrighty. So we are going to do Alicia, and then we will go in with Time in a Bottle, Celtic tunes, and you just told me, Ozzy Osbourne. Okay. Oops. For Au Petit, welcome. How are you? Friday. Friday.
Soy
to like fight a tear back for a second. Some songs just like grab my tear ducts so hard. The first time I got to play this after I wrote out the sheet music, I did cry. I was just like really touched by it. Really, really touched by it. It's so gorgeous. The vocals in that game are just like beyond perfection. Is this the same Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith, is this your Twitch debut? Thank you so much for your Prime. Thank you. Yes, Prime subs really help out. So if you have an Amazon Prime and you have a free one just laying around, they help. They help your girl out. And I'll play you a free song. That's super nice. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Ooh. There. What am I stuck on? Guitar strap. My chair is being pulled back. Kind of alarming feeling. Because I don't think it would be Kimchi doing that. He's not strong enough. For those who don't know Kimchi, he's my cat. Kimby Bimby, who's been pretty horrible lately. I love him, don't get me wrong. But I was woken up in the middle of the night by him biting my feet very hard. And once I sat up and was like, why are you doing that? Stop. He just walked over and took my pillow from me and just fell asleep on the pillow. And I was like, okay. I see how it is. Kimchi. Again, don't get me wrong, I love him, but he's evil. For Shrini, welcome. How are you today? It's me. Just made sense to use the sub thing for you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Play guitar. Very nice. Do you prefer electric or to electric? Did I say electric to electric? Oh my god. Acoustic or electric? I started on the acoustic. Yes, I love finger picking. I love a good alternating thumb picking pattern. It's so fun. Oh, and I got the follow for Mr. Smith. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I've been started on my electric journey. I'm currently taking voice lessons. I like to take lessons from like a new perspective every couple of years. And once I feel like I've gotten a good chunk of learning done with my voice lessons, I really want to take electric guitar next. I don't know that one, but I do have a song list if you want to check it out. Let's see. So we are going to go into Loop Land, starting off with Mr. Smith's request for Time in a Bottle. Then I'll be doing some Celtic tunes, followed by Mama, I'm Coming Home. So we're going to get into the singing stuff as well. I know so little about Twitch. I am just pressing buttons and see what they do now. Be careful. So before I get into our singing and our loops, I would like to take my first break today. We're just short of going for an hour. Every hour I like to take like a couple minutes just to check in with myself, make sure I feel strong and ready to go. It really helps me with my pacing. So let us take our first quick break. And when we get back, I'm going to jump in right away with Time in a Bottle. Girl, my memory today. Let me pull up a track for you guys. Thanks so much, everybody. I'll be quick, just a few minutes. am back. I love coming back right when the song ends, so satisfying. It's like that feeling you got in elementary school when you would open up to the exact page your teacher told you to do, and you would freak out and yell and tell the whole class even though no one cared, but you were really excited about it. That's how it makes me feel. Oh yeah, in case you don't know, for Mr. Smith, one of the big things of Twitch is you get some emotes. Our beautiful custom-made emotes that are certainly not cursed in any way. For Shashaba Shweep, welcome. Happy Friday, how are you today? So, time in a bottle. This one's become one of my favorite loops lately. I feel like it's just like clean, I feel calm, I know what I'm doing, which is ultimately the goal for all of my loops. I've been having like a weird relationship with looping. I guess I always have, because it's like something I learned how to do while on Twitch. It was mainly because when I first started, many of you guys know this, but when I first started on Twitch, I used to play improv violin over any song that people would send to me, because I saw people doing it on Twitch all the time. I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's fine. But then there was like a big slew of copyright strikes, and I didn't get one, but I got terrified, where I was like, wait, what I'm doing is not cool and allowed, and I could lose this thing that I just started doing that I really love doing. And I panicked and I went on eBay and I bought a used Boss looper, and that's why I started looping. So of course I still play on tracks, but they're all video game tracks, which are fine. But yeah. Hey Joe, do you remember how stressed you were at the beginning of learning the program? Look where you are now. Remember that when you panicked. That's a good point. Yeah, when I first started doing looping, it brought me to tears like multiple times on stream. It was so hard. And of course, when I learned Ableton, that was a difficult arc many of you were here for. Ableton still kind of drives me nuts, but it's because of my own restrictions of not knowing more, you know? Yes, the most normal emotes. Yeah, Ableton. It's an amazing program, but damn, it's the learning curve. Woo! And especially since I started learning how to loop using a pedal, the common ground between the pedal of looping to the program had almost nothing in common. So it felt like all this knowledge that I acquired, I just had to like throw away and start over again. And that was also incredibly difficult. But I'm glad I made the switch, even though it made me want to tear my hair out. It made me cry a lot on the internet. Also this weekend, I'm going to try and get the input for my acoustic guitar so I don't have to do this awkward mic thing. I'm hopeful that they can do it within the weekend. That'd be really sick. Cool. Hey, Novus. Yeah, it made me damn near lose my mind. So let's see. My foot pedals are about to fall over. Get back there. 1, 2, 3. Next up is going to be piano. D major, not D minor. That intro chord's gonna be really loud. Let me drop the gain on that. For Sanderfly, this is real. Hello, my name's Joe. Welcome. There we go. Now it's on. It is real. Okay, just got to switch my foot pedals for the violin. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is save every day till eternity passes away. Just spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've been around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. Sonic Moon, thanks for the follow. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memories of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've been around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for memories of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. You're the one I want to go through time with. I always really enjoy doing that one. I'm glad you enjoyed it for Sander. There's a moment where I was like, I can't tell if they're enjoying my music or if they're mad at me. But yay, that's a relief. That's wonderful to hear. Also, Will, get back to work. What are you doing? Let's see. We have a request for Celtic tune. I haven't done it in a long time. Let me listen to it. Oh, Anonymous just donated $20 or $10. Music's one of the deepest forms of connection there is when you... Oh, I've got to go to stream Elements to read the rest of that one sec. Time in a Bottle was one of the first songs I learned on the guitar. I thought it was so beautiful. And I was able, as a beginner, to figure out the beginning part pretty quickly because it's just 2 strings. But man, then I got to getting to the other starts, and they were a lot more difficult. But I was so stubborn that I sat on my parents' bedroom's floor as my dad kept the guitar under the bed, like the case. And he saw me working on it, and I love this memory. I've told it so many times on stream, but he saw me playing the guitar, and it was near Christmas, so we went to buy a Christmas tree, and he stopped at a music store called Daddy's Junkie Music. And I was like, "What are we doing?" And he's like, "We're buying you your own guitar." And I freaked out. I was so excited. And that guitar happens to be this guitar. I got this in 7th grade from my dad. I'm a big family girl. I love my family. The hardest thing about moving far away is just not being close to them. For a foodie, welcome. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Sanderfly. I really appreciate it. The first part of that was sweet and then gross. What am I doing? I'm confused. Oh, I remember. So let's see. We have a request for a song purposely sought after that I've only played like once, but I kind of want to. I feel like I might have. Let me look. Yes, I remember doing this for a Celtic gig I had. Father Kelly's at least. What is the specific thing? Let me see. Yes. I remember now. Let me see. That would be in this folder. I've been around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. Or no, it's this one. All right. This will be a good test for me as I want to get better at memorizing my Celtic tunes. Oh, you're going to... I have to turn down... Check? Okay. When Sibelius, the transcription program I use, starts up, it mutes the mic. I have it. So looking at this, let's see. Okay, I remember that one. And then the B section is and then reconciliation goes dun 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 dun. Yep, okay. I know I just sounded crazy. Sometimes you gotta sound crazy. I am going to get a Boron. I have samples of... Let me turn that reverb off, my bad. I have samples of Borons, which are the traditional Celtic drums that are usually used to accompany Celtic tunes. So I'm just going to pop one of those in Ableton so I can adjust the tempo, and then I'm just going to try and see if I remember these. MacArthur Road isn't on this. I don't know where MacArthur Road is. Check. I opened a program again, which turned off. Sorry. Okay. I have the 2 fiddle tunes. I guess I've done this before where I did 3 With fiddle tunes, usually take 2 and do them back to back. Sometimes 3. A lot of people do 3, especially on Spotify, to like have a longer play time or to fill up like a set if you're playing a set. But I feel like in most jam sessions I go to, it's typically 2. So this is a reel, which is 4/4. Hornpipes are also 4/4, but hornpipes are typically slower because you want to give the hornpipist time to breathe. And if they play too fast, they won't be able to breathe. Yes, I do play the piano. Okay, so that's our bodhrán. There is a count in that, I guess it's fine. But let's speed it up. Is the bodhrán too loud for you guys? Does that feel comfortable? Thank you, Mr. Smith, for supporting the channel and helping me do music every day. That's the dream. I might turn down the reverb a bit. It sounds nice on the more orchestrated parts, but this is fiddle. Okay, I got it. Oh, that turnaround shouldn't be that hard. I don't know this one as well. Okay, B section. We just got to get through it. Permission to practice that for a second. I remember Father Kelly's pretty well. This one I did for a gig. But Reconciliation, I don't remember as well, but it's fun. Ooh, yeah, we can do a lot of double stops there. interesting. I feel like fiddle tunes don't usually include this finger shape where this finger's up. I could avoid it. Raisin! What a delightful surprise. Yeah, I'm revisiting an old fiddle tune. Let me see if I can do it with the bow ron. Ooh, it's a little fast. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Double stops would be cool. Got it. I did not think I would be able to revisit that. I've only played that a couple times. That was so fun. I have a feeling it's going to be a fiddly kind of weekend. I've been recently getting into old time fiddle. There's so many different types of fiddle, and there's things about each that are almost the same as each other, but they have very specific differences. And with old time fiddle, it's a lot more like they use different tunings on the violin to have fifths ringing out like almost the whole time. And so you really want to stick to the main melody. You can improvise a little bit in Celtic, but usually Celtic is also like you kind of stick to the melody for the most part with some like, you know, ornamentation. Bluegrass, everyone plays together, but then someone rips a solo. Like you have to be prepared to really do some fancy stuff sometimes with bluegrass. And Texas fiddle too, a little bit. Let's see. Thank you, Sander. I'm trying my best. Like I feel like one of my strong traits and also one of the things that holds me back is I really am fantastic. I'll give you a proper thank you in a moment. Is that like I really so badly want to not just like learn one thing. I took classical lessons with a fellow streamer, Julia Dina, for a year and a half and really focused on that. And now I want to get into Appalachian fiddle. I was focusing on Celtic for a while. I've been taking my voice lessons and practicing piano. There's so many things I want to do, and it means that I'm moving, I feel like, at a slower pace in regards of like putting out things. And so I get frustrated with myself because I wish I could just like work faster. Of course, there's all obviously an element of perfectionism that I'm working to get over, but it's a journey. For Amactastic, I'm here to voice my support of Fiddle Weekends. Are you streaming on Sunday? I don't usually stream on the weekend. Why, is that like an off day for you? Oh my god, 43 months, dude? That's crazy. How did you first find this channel? My Aussie friend. I think you came from a raid or something. But I respect you on the fellow journey of trying to make full-time musician work, ship work. I know it's not easy, but it kind of feels like the only option when you really love it, you know? Amber Rock for 60 months. Dang, thank you. Oh, my lady. For Martin, is it okay if during the hype train I play just a bunch of pieces quickly? I feel like that's usually what I do on a hype train. I feel like I'll get distracted when I do the loop. But if you have to go, I can hold off on that too. I was having fun doing Celtic music. As always, if we complete a level 5 hype train, I will read you my most recent embarrassing Google search. I remembered searching something funny this morning. I think I remember what it is. So if you want to know what that was, we gotta reach level 5, baby. Help me order some food tonight. Friday's ordering out night. I don't know what I'm gonna get yet, though. I would like to do a settlement in the Red Bluffs. I'll put that over here. This is from Octopath Traveler. It's a really fun fiddle piece. There's a surprising amount of fiddle tunes in video game pieces. It's fun. Fast. Oh, thank you. Ooh, fast. That makes me think it might be Taco Bell. I feel like I can't order that for delivery though, but I live close to one. I could just do that. Isn't it perfect? It's Scotty Bear. Cathadora made it. Also, thank you, Pencils, for the gift sub to Pee Pee Poo Poo Pants 69420. Thank you very much. I would actually freak out if that person came into chat and I got to actually meet Pee Pee Poo Poo Pants 42069. That brings me back to the early days on Twitch. The early days on Twitch, I felt like every gift sub was just like a joke, just like finding the craziest names. Oh, Sander can vouch that Pee Pee Poo Poo Pants 42069 is a good guy, a good lad. Wait, if you're saying lad, are you from the UK? Just curious. Oh no, for Sander, I have a sincere affection for bathroom humor names. My favorite is Butley Poopington, who I always keep nearby. I love Butley Poopington. Butley Poopington entered chat, said one thing, and I looked at his name. I didn't even laugh. I just clearly had hearts in my eyes, and I immediately gave him VIP status just because of his name. And he's only continued to live up to that VIP title, frankly. Oh, and Matt gifted a sub to Fart Sniffer 001. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. But in true sincerity, for Matt Pencils and Fast with a tier 2 for 57 months fast. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please let me know if I can play something for you, as well as Barack and Amactastic. For Barack, I know you usually like maybe Final Fantasy 9. Oh, and Juno for the bits. Thank you guys. Oh, you guys are making this hype train very exciting. But of course, I can't tell you my most embarrassing recent Google search without the completion of a level 5. So if that's what you're wanting, gonna have to work for that. Oh, I should do Vama Ala Flamenco for you, so you can do the button thing. This is fascinating flower country. That was a pretty good one today for Raisin, I can't lie. I was giggling. I was giggling with my coffee, having a great time learning. Oh, man. Also, if you ever see the game channel, for sure. I really miss the game channel. Whenever I have a free moment, though, I feel like I should be recording. I don't know how to balance all the things I want to do. But I do miss Astrobot a lot. I've made Martin wait for a very long time. Martin, I'm sorry. Are you still here? I hope you are. Yes, I have we got a priority request for Mama, I'm coming home, and then I'm actually up to date, and I can have an opened up queue if anyone wants to pop anything in. If not, I'm always happy filling up the song list myself. Joe, never quit music. That's the plan. I hope that never happens. It's just like, I've definitely been thinking about it a lot lately. I can't lie. Not quitting music, but it's not an easy task. It's so unreliable, and it's kind of terrifying sometimes in that regard. But I know no matter what, I'm gonna figure out some way to do it, but it's just a bit scary, I guess, sometimes, if I'm being honest. Like, don't get me wrong, everything's okay right now, like financially and stuff, but each month looks different, and you never know what that's gonna look like. But it's worth it. For SMD, thank you very much for popping in on the YouTube chat. How are you today? It's part of the reason why I've been focusing so hard on recording. Yes, I just want to I want to make sure that I'm really expanding myself as far as I can. Obviously, my favorite place to be is live streaming. I love live streaming. But whenever I finish a recording and I actually get to listen to it, I love it. The process getting there is pretty draining on me mentally because of my confidence issues. It's tough recording and listening to yourself back and not just being so mean to yourself. But I'm really, really trying to break through that wall, and it will give me more security as well if I can just get over it and put more things out there. So that's my goal. I really want to tackle hard Instagram and YouTube, my main YouTube channel, Joe Cleary, where I do the more polished videos. I'm really determined. It's just moving slow because of myself. But I also got to give myself credit in that this is a new skill. I'm not as used to recording myself, whereas streaming I'm much more comfortable with because I have a lot more hours put into it. Seems to be the hardest part for most performers, listening to yourself. I think also with recording, the programs that I'm using are so robust, and I feel like I'm always fighting a fear that I have no idea what I'm doing, that I didn't put the mic in the right place, that I don't have the right EQ specs, that there's so many intricacies in the recording process, and doing it on your own can also feel kind of I feel lost in the Sahara Desert right now. But I do know that when it comes to the core elements of recording, I do have a lot of experience under my belt. It is not as confident as this, but I'm really determined. So if you guys are curious about those other socials and wouldn't mind throwing another one out there, I just put them in chat. Yeah. I definitely want to put the cosplays that I have to good use too, and do a really nice Final Fantasy VII video where I get to wear my Tifa and Aerith cosplay and go back and forth between the characters. I think that'd be so beautiful. Yeah, I feel like I'm sitting on a mountain of potential. I just need to freaking do it. I am, just not as fast, I'd like. Okay, monologue complete, thank you. It makes me feel better to say that stuff out loud because most of the time I'm just working on it by myself. So thank you for having an ear for a whiny privileged girl. Thank you. For Novus, I personally really appreciate the space you've built up here. I appreciate the openness and the honesty you provide. Thank you. as well as the tunes and the vibes. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Who's your Star Trek character? Like, for the most part, I shouldn't even say for the most part. I know that you guys, are very open and welcoming for me to talk openly. I let one nasty thing that I read about me really get to my head, where someone was saying how, like, I weaponize and manipulate people by talking about my anxiety stuff, and I'm doing it purposely to trick people to sub to the channel. And of course, I know that's not true, but reading it just really hurt. I've gotten pretty good at not letting that stuff bother me, but that one hurt. Given though it was also one comment amidst a massive essay that they wrote about me. The whole thing hurt pretty bad. But ultimately, I can't let that stuff affect me, and it just means they're not happy, and I hope they can get happy and not take it out on me. But it's okay. Let's see. These are things to send to the mods so we can laugh about it. Oh my god, the first time I realized I could open up the mod log. Oh my god, fast. I love how you are such a supporter for me when it comes to tacos and just enjoyment. Thank you so much. And you included pickles, my favorite snack in the whole world. Fast, that was extremely Hey! Fast, you nasty. But also thank you. But also, look what you did. It's really not very polite. But also thank you. Please let me know if I can play something for you. But yeah, when I first discovered the mod logs and I could see all the deleted comments for the first time, oh my goodness. I was like, I never need to open this ever again. It's horrible. Given now though, I've gotten to a point where I feel like I can read chat while I'm making music pretty seamlessly, so I get to watch it in real time, but honestly it really barely ever happens. I'm very grateful and lucky. Anyway, I should stop yapping and get ready to play some more music. Let me do a time check here. So we're just about to hit 2 hours. I would like to take my second break real quick. Every hour I take a couple minutes just to check in with myself and make sure I feel comfortable and ready to go for the next chunk of music here. Oh my god, Martin, you came in from Courtney Visser right on a burp. I think I vaguely remember that. I remember seeing that I got rated right as I did a nasty huge burp, and Courtney immediately was like, oh, hello. And I was like, this is the worst way to introduce myself to a bunch of people. But hey, it worked on one. So there's that. You've cultivated a pretty good chat to the point where I don't have much to do and just lurk most of the time now. I mean, that's the goal, I also don't want anyone to work too hard, or yes, I know you're doing this because you're the kindness of your own heart. Let's see. There's something else I wanted to read. For the Tedster, I think that would be a gigantic stretch, if anything. I think the fact that you are fully transparent about your feelings, struggles being a content creator and a musical artist, the more is really refreshing in a place where all we see is the good things people share instead of the real things people share inside. That was one of the reasons I kind of wanted to talk about some of these things openly. Yeah. Thanks for saying that. Thank you. My mod duties mostly consist of getting the wrong song title displayed on the screen. I mean, I don't make it. I could also help with that. So, thank you guys. I'm really lucky that I get to do this. This is basically my full time right now. So thank you. Like I still teach a couple students and I do freelance gigs whenever I get them for recording or gigs. But you're the reason I get to play music every day and take lessons and record and just keep working towards my dream. So thank you very much, you guys. I know everyone's got to take care of themselves, so to help take care of me on top of that means a lot. And I see it and I appreciate you. Okay, let me take that second break real quick and then let's do Mama, I'm Coming Home. And then I kind of want to pick another song to sing where I can mess around on the piano. I'll figure that out when we get back. But for anyone that participated with the subbing and gift subs of the Hype Train, you guys also get a priority request. No pressure if you're just chilling. Thank you again, everyone. I am back. I had a moment of concern on my break because I saw an email that said, hey, your package was delivered, and they showed a picture of my empty steps, and I was like, so is it there? It was there. Very exciting because this is actually one of the fabrics for my Mael cosplay that I was going to make with my friend. And I can't help myself. Let's see. Okay, not the most exciting, but this was the fabric she recommended to make like the pants and everything. But that looks good. It's like, we couldn't tell if it's like a denim or a leather for the expedition outfit, but we found this really nice in-between that I think is going to work oh my god, I thought a fly was in my face. But that's gonna be perfect, I think, for the pants and like the shoulder applique thing. There is a fly. Did I get it? No, I didn't. There's nothing worse than one singular fly. Oh, I'm excited. This looks great. And it's like thin enough where you can get the stretchiness of it. Oh my god, that stupid fly. Yay! Oh, this is so exciting! She is gonna be stoked. A 100 flies is much worse than one singular fly. I guess you're right, yeah. When I first moved to Nashville, like, I told you guys how I lived in that, like, kind of mostly finished attic space for a long time. And living in an attic, you see a lot of bugs. And I didn't realize in the spring, Nashville gets a ton of ladybugs, like so many. And at first I thought it was kind of cute. But then I learned that some ladybug infestations are so crazy that they like will completely cover an entire wall. And then I was horrified that I was going to be like taken over by a commune of ladybugs. I guess there's worse ways to go. And my cat Baloo at the time did not kill bugs. Kimchi kills bugs though. Oh my god, he's a freaking murderer. It's awesome. I saw him jump in the air and grab a fly and slam it down on his paw. I guess when you have an evil cat, they sometimes use their evil for good. I'm trying to remember for Mama I'm Coming Home. I think I have to do this from scratch. He is a cute little psycho. He's my cute little psycho. For anyone who's new today and wants to see Kimchi while I get the song, this is my cat Kimchi. He's so cute. He likes to fall asleep with our faces touching. What is this thing I'm rolling over? Oh, it's the receipt for the fabric. Okay, wonderful. So while it's super cute, it does not provide the best night's rest. It's not super comfortable for me. And he snores as well because he has like, not a fully squished in nose, but a little bit. So he'll just snore like right into my mouth. It's kind of horrible. So I think I've messed around with changing the key on this. Let me see. Okay, so I do have a PG channel, but I have to say this name. Your name, sir, or whoever you are, is amazing. Thank you and welcome to Rippin' Ass and Touching Grass. It is an honor to have you. This is my cat Kimchi. That's why there's a cat on screen. Rippin' ass. That phrase in itself is so funny. Oh my god. Times have changed, times are strange. Here I come, but I ain't the same. Mama, I'm coming home. Yeah, Yeah, I changed the key on this. I would like to write the chords real quick for me. Where's my pencil? Oh, Matt, thank you for gifting a sub for ripping ass and touching grass. Ah, Emictastic, you have a cat. What's their name? All right, let me transcribe or transpose this real quick. So in the key of C, that would make C, D, E, F, E, F, G, A. F is the 4 chord, G is the 5, or no, yeah. Yeah. This will take me 1 second. I'm trying to be more proactive about changing things that need to be changed when I see them, and not saying I will do it later and forget about it. So in the key V, E, F, G, A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G, A minor. I do still count on my hand to transpose chords. I know that looks silly. To C, A minor, F, and then E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Luna, and she's perfect. What's she look like? When I think of Luna, I just think of the cat from Sailor Moon, who's an all-black cat. For Davis, one thing that I did at Berkeley was, for all of my music theory tests, I used to draw a piano at the top of my paper so I could use it as a reference to see where half steps and whole steps were. And my teacher pulled me aside and was like, so this isn't technically cheating, but I really want you to learn how to do this without needing to draw a piano. And I was like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay. I fixed the chords, so now I can play it. Still can't transcribe rhythms without conducting. Oh, I always conduct when I transcribe. It makes me feel fancy. All right. So we're gonna do Mama, I'm Coming Home. I feel like one of the important things on this that I skip over is So let's record this one from scratch. I'll start roughly with like a times have changed, times are strange. Here I come, but I ain't the same. Mama, I'm coming home. 2, 3. Okay. Thank you, Logan, for the follow, by the way. Oh, shoot. There we go. I did like a double. Oh. Wait, why didn't that record? Oh, it's because this volume knob's still on. There it is. It's got a snare in there. Not the fanciest thing, but it doesn't need to be. I'm just gonna take the first 2 hits. I think I was basically on the beat. Wait, what? Oh, I see what I did. Cool. Dun, dun, dun. Awesome. Let's get the guitars a rollin'. When I ran downstairs, Kimchi did see me, so I'm surprised he's not running up here and causing absolute terror. Trevor! How are you today? Also delicious. I don't know if I said hello yet. Hardest thing about transcribing is keeping focus, counting the 1 bar repeat. What am I having for dinner? No, don't talk about food. It's the cruelest thing you could do to a streamer. Is now all I'm thinking about is food. I want food. Alright. I'm gonna add an egg for extra support. Cool, that works. Cool, let's get the guitar. I don't know how I feel about eggs anymore. Sometimes, like, I love a good egg breakfast, and sometimes the smell of it makes me want to barf. That seems like a good tempo, I think. I missed a beat in there, huh? Just want a good start. God dang it. The first one's fine. Oh, I made so many mistakes in such a short amount of time. Okay. When I got frustrated, I bumped my pegs and it went out of tune. We're just gonna fix this. And we're gonna make it better. Let's see. Sounds like butts, but not the good kind. Sorry, guys. gotta get this set up. Sometimes the open string's in tune, and then the fretted one isn't. Like it's a little sharp. I hate doing this on stream. Or on stage. Oh. You don't want to tune on stage. I see you in YouTube, Trevor. What's that? Sorry. Flat. That's good. Okay. Here we go, from the top. Lovely. Okay, next section. No, I did not just delete the other guitar. Oh, I saved it. Thank you, Davis. I felt embarrassed with my tuning moment. A flat, B flat, C, A flat, B flat, G. Oh my God. Finally. Okay, one more section I can move on. My bad. So then too aggressive for a beginning. Too aggressive. This was such a fail. Why am I such a failure? Okay, sorry. Composure. Let's do the strings, then I'll sing. You guys need more volume up? Took me in, drove me out, had me hypnotized, lost and found, turned around by the fire in your eyes. Thanks, oopsie doodles in there I gotta fix. But I'm basically ready. I just gotta do the what's it called? The outro. Okay, let's layer a ton of strings on the outro. It's fun. Seen your face 100 times. Every day we've been apart. I don't care about the sunshine. Here comes all the strings in the world. High note. Lovely. It's time for singing. Thanks for being patient with me, y'all. That took me longer than I would have liked, but that's okay. Me trying to convince myself. It's okay. It's fine. Times have changed, times have changed. Here I come, but I ain't the same. Mama, I'm coming home. Time's gone by, it seems to be. You could have been a better friend to me. Mama, I'm coming home. You took me in, you drove me out, you had me hypnotized. Lost and found and turned around, but a fire in your eyes. You told me lies times you made me cry, but I can't stand to say goodbye. Mama, I'm coming home. Well, I could be right, I could be wrong. It hurts so bad and it's been so long. Mama, I'm coming home. Selfish love, both alone, right before the fall. But I'm gonna take this heart of stone. I just gotta have it all. I've seen your face 100 times. Thanks for the unfart, I love those. Every day we've been apart, but not as much as the echo fart, that's my favorite. And I don't care about the sunshine, 'cause mama, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Welcome, Will and friends of Will. It's me, Joel. I don't know why I'm talking like that, I'm sorry. But welcome. How was your stream, Will? My favorite guitarist in the whole world, especially here on Twitch. If you aren't following Will, you're missing out. Please, go do that. Ooh, camera keeps overheating? It's probably because you stream naked all the time. I shouldn't say that in case Twitch takes that seriously. He has pants on, but yeah, maybe you should not do that, and then I think it would probably be okay. Anyway, I play video game songs and make loops. I'm about to finish this one. It's Ozzy Osbourne's Mom, I'm Coming Home. No, I'm not playing this game. You put words in my mouth, so I compliment you. I see what you're doing. I've seen your face 100 times. Every day been apart, and I don't care about the sunshine, 'cause mama, I'm coming home. Should I build this slower? scared. Too scared. But I did it. Oh my god, I missed the Bible thump emote so bad. That was like my most used emote and they took it away from me. I thought it was so funny. I just identified with it so much and I really liked it. And I'm really upset that it's not there anymore. Anyway, that was a song. Will, do you want a song? Do you not have BTTV? Yeah, I do. Is it up? Oh, I guess someone loaded it up there then. I kind of want to hear only strings and vocals. That's kind of cool. I'm coming home. Fun. For Fictional Mateo, thanks for the follow. I like the high ones too. Would you like to hear something, Will? I could play you priority requests. Thank you for the raid. Let's see. Otherwise, there was something I wanted to maybe try today. Cantina band, since I know how much. Okay. Fine. No, you asked for it, so that's what you want to hear. Oh no, I sent that old one. No, I'll play whatever you want, Will. I don't care. Just tell me what it is. This. Yeah, I guess we're doing Cantina Band. Okay. Bum, bum, dum. Yeah, it's on the list now. I have to. Ooh. Y'all, can I step off camera and blow my nose real quick? I have a sneeze that's in there so bad, and I can't take it anymore. I'm going to just shove some toilet paper up there and hope it resolves itself. I am very charming and ladylike, I agree. Please, just let me do this. I'll be back in a second. And then I'll do Will's smelly song. Okay, I think I got it. I'm starting to think that, honestly, I'm not sick, and it's just like, oh. This would have worked, but I needed to go in the next room to get the toilet paper. Oh, I forgot censor bars can't hide belching. That's okay. This will just be the rest of the stream now, it's fine. Oh, hi. Let's see here. Cantina Band. It's better you know now that I'm discussing and not be tricked into it later. I used to be a lot worse at the early stages of this stream. Oh! Will really want to make Hinge profiles? Like the dating app? I've only done one of those. Embarrassed to admit it, but I did try what's it called? It's the main one. It was like the first one. I'm not looking at chat. What are the dating apps? There's Bumble, which is the classier version of what I tried. Grindr, no, it's not Grindr. All musicians date. I feel like I need to stay away from that one. That's already all of Nashville. Matt, what is it freaking called? Do I really need to Google this? No, there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like one's known as being like the most like salacious. Dating apps. Tinder. I did get one relationship out of it. We lasted like almost a year, and then he broke up with me mid-vacation, thousands of miles away from home. I've lived a life. Thank you, Tinder. It's fine. It's fine. I was actually... You guys know how I've been on like my fitness journey. I was at the gym and I was on the treadmill sprinting and someone appears next to me and I look over and it was that guy. It's like, oh my God, how have you been? Like, hi. Hi. It's kind of fine though. I feel like he like forced his way to like break the ice to not make it awkward, which I guess I kind of appreciate, is we're both musicians in Nashville. Oh my God, I forgot. But then after the trip, he called me and met up and asked me to get back together with him. And then next week he broke up with me again. And he was like, I'm so sorry. I realized like, I can't do this. Oh, I forgot. I got double dumped by him. Oh my God. God damn it. I almost said his name. He's really not a bad guy. It's fine. He was just confused, I guess. It was rough. But then, I guess I've already gone this far. I'm gonna commit to it. No, he's not. He was just confused about what he wanted in life. But he kept going to shows that I was playing at and was like, oh my God, what are you doing here? And I'm like, my band is headlining. Like, what are you talking about? And by the third time it happened, I just like, we were talking for like a good couple minutes. And then I just looked at him and I put my hands up like, what is this? Like, what are you doing? So I guess it's fine. We're at the same gym. Oh, hey, Airjoy. I was just lamenting about funny past relationship disasters that I've had. I promise I play music. Would you like some of that? For your joy, thank you. We're about to do a loop of apparently my favorite song. It's not my favorite song. Cantina Band, but it's fun. Whatever. It's fine. Then the best part. Okay, one more thing. Sorry, wait. One more thing about this disastrous story. Then late one night, I got a text from one of his friends who I actually got along with real well. I really liked the guy. And he was just like, I'm so sorry that my friends are such like big swear words. I was like, oh, shoot. And then I saw them at one of my shows together and I couldn't help but look at the friend and look at the guy. And I was like, this is just a disaster. What is even happening right now? This is a mess. Get me out of here. Ah! Damn it. Okay, anyway. William, you know what you did. You know what you did. You did this. You. What should I do next? Banjo? Banjo. Yeah, it's Will's favorite song. I tried to save it. I didn't have my pedal ready. Also, something's driving me nuts. I don't know how to play freaking B diminished on a banjo. I feel like banjos don't get opportunities to play a lot of B diminishes. So now I just want to know it. B diminished, banjo. No, I want it there. B diminished would be a... Oh, okay, so that would be B flat. No, that's B flat's here. Cute. Okay, it's like a little D chord moment. Okay. Got it. Okay, let's do it. Ready? No! I still messed it up. Okay. Oh my god, what's wrong with my brain? I can do this. Ah. I'm so frustrated. You wanted this, Will. You did this to me. That's kind of fun. I'm gonna add that. We did it. I did the teener band. Let's see. Thank you for the follow, by the way, for Ederson and Odo Chonto. Thank you very, very much. And let me take a look at our priority requests. Perfect. Well, my friends, I honestly might make that my last one today. Or I'll do one more song. We're just about to hit 3 hours, and I'm hungry. I'm hungry. But I feel like maybe a cute way to say goodbye is what used to be the goodbye song on this channel when I first started, which was Main Menu from Overcooked. If you're new to the channel and enjoyed it, I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. I stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And I'm always adding new stuff to the song list. I'm working on a bunch of recordings currently that I'm excited to share with you. Some new cosplays. One of them I'm helping put together, and one of them I sent my measurements in for. It's kind of a deep cut, but I'm very excited. It's Fiona from Haunting Grounds, which I have played through at least 5 times. So I'm very excited to do that cosplay. And then we'll have Expedition 33, the Expedition suit for Mael, coming up in the future. There's 2 other ones in the Throne wish list that might happen at some point in the future, but we'll see. For Uriel, yeah, what's up? Oh my god, Butley will be Huey. Wait, for Butley, the fact that you know that's one of the characters, have you played Haunting Grounds, or like do you know a bit about it, or is it just because I kept talking about it a bunch? Huey's awesome. I love Huey. Which is a very cute dog name as well. I'll give Kimchi a hug and many screechies. I can definitely do that, I promise. Seen a couple playthroughs. Well, if I get the courage, I might do at least one game stream with my cosplay as Fiona. I am terrified though. I've played this game like 4 times, but every time I did, it was with a group of people. So if it's just me in the chair, I feel like I'm gonna lose my damn mind. It's a horror survival game that's like a cult classic, but oh my god. I feel like I have to do it, or else it'd be such a missed opportunity, but I'm so freaking scared, dude. I'm scared. It's gonna be scary. Anyway. Let's do this last song. Thank you guys so much for everyone who joined today. I've been like, I think working through like a lot of just kind of growth things lately and figuring out what direction I really want to go and presenting myself as a musician. And the way that I've been able to figure it out has for the most part been live with you guys and talking to you and trying things that work sometimes and sometimes they don't. I'm really determined to keep pushing myself forward, and yeah, I'm gonna get there. And for those who are helping me along the way to reach that point, I really appreciate it. Whether it's a view, a sub, a dono, all of it helps in every way, shape, and form. So thank you very, very much. So we're gonna finish off today with what used to be the song I would play at the end of every stream. This song touches my heart. I think it is just very sweet. And I hope you like it. It's from Overcooked, and it's called Main Menu. this new vibrato setting I changed for the fiddle tunes. It's there, but it's not like super aggressive. I gotta go get Taco Bell now, but thank you very much. I will use the donos from the week to get many tacos, and I very much appreciate it. Dude, thank you very much for saying that. Thank you. I've been working really hard on it. I've still, even with like, you know, keeping up all the other things with my schedule, I do try my best to get like 2 hours of violin practice every day, and then I try and do an hour for a different instrument. You know, it's not always perfect, but for Corgi Otaku, thank you very much for the follow, as well as On the Hunt Casting, and happy Friday to you. NHL Teddy, thank you for the follow. All these follows right by the end. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. I feel bad saying goodbye. I want to keep going, but I need some food. Also, I'm on a mission to record the finishing touches for the strings on the new YouTube cover that I'm working on. I will put my socials in chat one last time if you guys would consider hopping on those. It always helps me out. Ayo, you say goodbye. I say hello, hello, good, or good, hello, good. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. I think I got the order of the lyrics wrong, but yeah. Oh my god, all these freaking follows at the end. You guys make me not want to leave. Come on now. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Well, then we messed up together. We would be a great karaoke duo. But yeah, once again, I'm live 4 days a week. If you guys want some more music, then I would love to see you again. I'm going to work on another Expedition 33 transcription this weekend. And I'm going to try and prep some more piano stuff. I have some ideas. All I want to say is I'm glad I caught you even at the end, because my violin needs a restring and I miss playing. I highly encourage you, and especially the day that you change your strings, it's a really good opportunity to play a lot that day, because you got to break them in. I kind of like restring day, because then you're also more forgiving for your intonation, because you're like, oh, I'm just breaking in the strings, no big deal. Anyway, let us find someone to raid. Ew, I just heard my own voice back and it gave me cringe. Heavy amounts of cringe. Let's see who's live. I always like to take an extra moment to make sure if I see someone that I might not typically get a chance to raid, that I can read them. One of my new favorite YouTube channels I realized has a Twitch channel, and I'm like so excited for her to go live. She does those video essay kind of things, but for video game lore, and she did a great series on Haunting Ground and Rule of Rose, those games that I'm like obsessed with. So I guess random shout out, but her name is I think it's Tango Mushi. We're not rating her. She's not live. But if you're interested to why I love Haunting Grounds in those games so well, she does a great job explaining it. And she's cool. Anyway, oh my gosh, is it true that I see a birthday stream for Anna Luther? We gotta spread the birthday love. Anna Luther music. Perfect. I'm gonna go pick up some Taco Bell. What I do is the cheesy gordita crunch, but I do no meat, and instead I do black beans, and I add potatoes, and I add onion and tomatoes in the hot sauce packets. No ranch. Very excited. Gonna get 2. I'm gonna get 2. Screw it. And then once that digests, I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I'm gonna play Expedition 33. And that's about it. Okay, bye.